My name is Justin. I'm a marketing consultant for churches, and I give Duda 5 stars. When I started working on websites, I tried originally Light CMS, I tried Wix, Squarespace, I also tried WordPress, and they all basically gave me the same problem. I was limited within a box, and I was limited with the technology information or the technology that I was able to use. I like to joke that I'm allergic to code, so WordPress was out unless I spent a lot of money on themes and spent a lot of time tweaking them to get them exactly the way that I wanted. Squarespace was out because while it had a lot of great non-technical features, I was really hammed in to the box that they made me stay in. And then I also tried Light CMS, but you really had to know how to code. I don't even know if they're around anymore. And Wix and Weebly, while they had pretty good editors, you were really hammed in because they weren't SEO friendly. You could get the design the way you wanted to, but the SEO just was not there. So WordPress was tough with the tech. Squarespace was tough within the design walls they put you in. Weebly and Wix, they were tough because they walled in what you can do with SEO. And Light CMS was tough because I just didn't know how to code. I chose Duda because it marries all the things that I need as a designer who also wants to deliver finished websites to my clients. First of all, the drag and drop editor is super simple to use. It's very quick loading, and if you can click on it and edit it, it's basically like manipulating a Word document. But then, if you do want to do something advanced, they keep all that stuff behind so you don't have to touch it and see the code if you don't want to. But if you have a team member or if you yourself are able to code, you can go into the back end and completely manipulate the website exactly like you want it to look and put all the different elements, whether they're custom or you're just using Duda and manipulating it a little bit more advanced, you can do that as well. Then on the SEO side, they've done everything that you need to do and pay someone thousands of dollars to do on another platform. They basically include it with the website. So you get the Google site speed recommended optimizations. You get the SEO metadata that you can put into the site. They put it right there in front of you. You can manipulate the different images and all the data inside of it, the schema. They make it super simple to make your site run really well, really fast, and do all the things that Google and other search engines want you to do. And then when it comes to actually managing your website, it does come with all the basic features. You can bring in custom code if you want, but then you can manipulate text, images, media. They come with different sections that you can just basically pull into your website. They're professionally designed, best practices. There's not a single section or single element that I've seen that breaks best design principles or best practices for websites. So you can go into the section even if you don't know how you need to build something. If you know what you want, you can go into their pre-made sections, bring it in. It's super simple, makes everything super fast, and it is built on their platform. So you don't have to worry about hosting. You don't have to worry about security. You don't have to worry about software updates or security updates. Everything is really taken care of for you. It is, with the exception of you do have to, go inside and put in your own information. It is as close to a turnkey system as possible. And so you can get the website done faster and more cost effective. I am very impressed with how Duda sets up their system to get started so easily. So getting started, you can obviously take the free trial and they make that system very simple. And once you get in there, everything, they have a UI that basically walks you through the different elements, the sidebar, the top bar. Whenever you do make a change, it will tell you exactly the different options you have with that change. So when you're ready to publish your site, it will tell you how to connect your site to your domain. It will assist you in purchasing a domain, and it will follow you through the process of once you connect your domain, it will tell you, hey, now it's time to SSL. Your SSL is done. They're very good at communicating different options that you have. If you do have any questions, they have a very easy to use help center, so you can find your own answers within their manual. I mean, just about anything is available in their manual. And if you do have a question right within the editor, you can pull up Duda chat box, and they have people that you can do chat help, or you can sign up and get a callback. So they're very supportive as far as helping you onboard. And then as well, when you're getting started, they do send you, I think it's daily emails with video walkthroughs and just feature highlights and different use cases that you can use. And then beyond the onboarding, they kind of have a consistent onboarding because every time they add a new feature, they do a training webinar, and then they also bring in other industry experts. So you can make sure that you're using Duda in the best way possible, following industry best practices. So once you're in, they really do a good job of teaching you how to use the software. But then not only that, as you continue to use it, they constantly teach you and just explain how Duda works within the vast industry of best practices so your website can stand out right from day one. If you're thinking about getting Duda, there's a lot of benefits, and I'll admit there are a few things that you need to consider that maybe Duda would not be the platform for you. If you're looking to start a website design agency and you're more of a designer, Duda is, I think, the best platform you could go with. It really does get the technology and the SEO and all the tactical, just all the non-design stuff. It does it pretty much for you. It gets it out of the way. And even the techie stuff that you do have to do, it's very obvious that it's taking care of most of it, and it just needs your input for maybe 20% of it. So if you're a designer, you really can focus on the design. If you're a copywriter, you can really focus on the content and the messaging and let the Duda design templates just do the work for you as far as the design part. Even if you're a developer, Duda is completely manipulative on the code level. So you're going to be able to get it designed however you want, but then if there's advanced stuff that maybe the sliders and click and drag WYSIWYG editor can't let you do, within each element, within each section, within each page, and within the whole website itself, you can get into the back end of the code and tweak it however you want. And so if you're a full stack agency and you have UI, UX, copywriters, designers, each of them can get their hands in a website and do what they need to do best, and you don't have to worry about all the details and minutia you would like with Webflow or WordPress. So it really does help you get started with an agency, or if you're looking to fast track, they have a lot of use cases and case studies of agencies that move away from typical website development platforms onto Duda, and they get their clients' projects done faster, and they get it done more cost effective. That said, you are playing in Duda's playground. So if you want to have 100% control of your client website, more specifically the hosting, Duda may not be right for you. Duda websites, and this is why they work so well, but Duda websites are required to be hosted on Duda's hosting platform. So you cannot take a Duda website and download it as a zip and move it onto your own Bluehost, GoDaddy, Flywheel hosting. At the same point, if you do all this work for a client website and you want to take it to another service somewhere else, you can't do that. Duda websites stay with Duda. So if 100% control is very important to you, you need to take that in consideration because you will not have that transferability or that hosting capability. You do have to host it with Duda. Now, like I said, Duda takes care of all the techie stuff. They take care of all the hosting stuff, security software updates. So that could be a benefit for some, could be a negative for others. Those are the main things I would consider when you're looking at switching to or starting with Duda.